Everybody's got a fun hobby. Everyone has got something that, tickles their fancy. Hydrofoiling. That's what me and you have in common for sure.
The
best
sit-down.
trick.
The
best
hydrofoil.
trick for a hydrofoil sit down. People probably won't agree, but I'm telling you, you've got a little different opinion than mine. Mine is without a doubt, haul out to the right as fast as you physically possibly can, and then throw a monster laid out gainer. That's the one. Yours?
Mine? I love the wake jump, but my favorite trick is the wake jump with a little flare. And they call it a floater.
They call her a floaty.
I tell you what though, there is not a better feeling than hitting that wake jump real hard and just letting go.
Do you find it
For
harder?
a split second. It's not very long, but you split second, then you re-grab the rope.
You're going to have all these riders that are like advanced level talking about front flips, talking about BNCs. Have you seen this? Yours is top-notch floaty float on a wake jump.
All the way. But okay, I've been on other boats that people haven't seen, like the hydrofoil.
Right.
And then I'll go out there and I'll do like a big wake roll. I'll do some front rolls. I'll do some gainers. I'll throw a BNC. And then I'll throw a big old floater. And I'll get back in the boat. And this has happened on multiple occasions. What was that one where you let go of the rope? I'm like, that's called a floater.
It's kind of funny, too, because like if that's really your takeaway after all those crazy tricks, the floater is the one that gets everybody going.
Yeah, because it's chaos. It's like, oh, my God, you let go. Boom.
I don't think I've tried floaters many times. I really enjoy them. It's fun. You throw the hands up. You do different things.
You do whatever you want.
But the floater off the wake is what I've done. A little in-out jump. Pretty easy. Load the line. You get a little slack. You get your time. But to do a wake jump seems a little sketchy.
If you want to learn how to do the floater, do it inside out.
Right.
You're coming inside, going off the wake, right? And then once you get a little better, which you're ready for it. Hit that big wake jump and get to the top and let go. The handle's right by your knee.
It's going to be more pull, obviously.
It's a little more pull.
So as long as you keep your core tight and move it in just a little bit more than you would have before.
Yeah, but don't pull too much.
It might get the kiss of death.
Oh, yes. Yes, and that's happened. And the last thing you want is to be floating through the air without a handle facing the water.
So comparative, right? So if you're going to do the floaty from the wake, if you do a little kind of a weak jump, right? Not your biggest wake jump ever. Is that anywhere near the same line tension as when you're doing an in-out? Or is it still just going to be more no matter what?
You're going to get more. I don't know if I think the line tension's the same, but you have more airtime.
For problems.
The faster you go and the higher you go, you have more airtime. So where if you go inside out of the wake, you feel it for a split second and then you have to get it right back.
Right.
So you're just increasing the magnitude of that. So you're taking it to the highest point.
So you mean to tell me that when you got a nice little group of boats over there tied up, they're out there drinking beer, listening to music, having a great old time. You eyeball them, right? You see them up there. They're about 150 yards out. You're sitting on the left side of the boat. You cut as hard as you can. You get all the way out there. You throw this magical gainer, give them a little point, wink at them, do something cool. You telling me the floaty still beats that moment, huh?
No. If I'm doing it for the fans, I'm gonna rip out there and do a big gainer.
Right.
The boats are there. Nothing looks cooler than going right next to a boat and doing a big old gainer. Like it's just like, oh my God.
Pointing helps. You got to point at somebody. It always helps.
Yeah.
You remember that time you pointed at that group full of people and then you crashed like 3 feet from them?
Yeah. And then you have to just kind of turn around and wave.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter. They're still amazed.
No, I remember one of the coolest ones I ever saw you do, which was probably not recommended for freaking anybody, is there was the pontoon rental.
Yeah.
You literally were flying in there so fast, what seemed like from the boat perspective, 6 feet from the motor. I don't really know what it was. It looked like that. And then by the time you threw the trick, I mean to tell you that whole boat full of people was like, holy moly. Because it's not your average thing when you look at it. It's not just like a board. It's not a smiling face. It's not a set of skis. It's like a 4-foot rod sticking out from your hind end with humongous shiny wings.
If you've never seen it, the last thing you expect is to see it go upside down. And
like that's true.
Some guy's coming at you like on this floaty chair thing. You're just like, what?
Yeah, the first thing is like, what in the world is that? Right. And then when it flips,
it's like,
boom, mic drop.
That's how you get the wow.
Yeah.
But no, I had my, set your line. I saw my line. I knew where I was going to go and going to hit the boat.
Yeah.
But you can get pretty dang close.
What's your favorite floaty. What is the hand? What do your hands do in your floaty position?
Spread eagle.
You like
This
them
is my
just straight
favorite
out?
one, yeah.
Just take a look, everybody.
Yeah, because then I feel like if you do this, you allow yourself more hang time. Like if I do something like this.
Because the wings.
Yeah, you're flying. And it's easier to get back to the handle.
Right.
Whereas like if you do something like this, now you have a longer distance to get back to that handle. Or if you go behind the back, I always feel like I'm rushing back to get the handle. Or if it just spread eagle,
A lot less relaxing in the air
it's
when
more
you got to get
relaxing.
somewhere.
It feels good. You know, let the pits air out.
Yeah.
And you can just, usually the handle's right there.
Interesting.
So it adds a little flair to it too, because you're grabbing it from here rather than like you do a floater and nobody can really see that you let go of it.
Right.
Like this one, you're going away from the boat.
Right.
And you let go.
Yeah, that's the thing
And
I've
then you
noticed
grab
when you
in
do
front of
the
the
in outs. Anytime we've what there's 4 or 5 people that have kind of done in outs where we ride.
Yeah.
It's a little difficult when you're doing the fast one. Pop, 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 pop,
Yep.
hands off. And then when you start getting a little separation, you sure can see them a lot easier. But
Yeah.
across the wake, you're going to be able to see them an awful lot more, for sure.
It may not be the most it look the most technical. It may not look the most technical. It may not be the most pretty thing to see from far away, but when I'm riding and I want to have some fun,
Yeah.
maybe I've landed all the tricks I wanted to land. I'm just going to start throwing big floaters.
Do you think that maybe combos are going to come into your neck of the woods? I mean, you watch any of this old footage, anybody that's really into this sport, when you can roll flip after flip after flip, I personally don't like the constant ones near as much as big air meets the follow-up. I think
Right.
that concept looks very cool.
One of my favorite ones is like the big, huge front flip right into a glide. That's my favorite combo.
You think you're going to learn that one?
Well, I got to learn to glide first, and I got to get the front flip down. I've landed fronts, but I've also hurt myself pretty good. And you've been down that road.
I may be retired for
You've
life
been down that road
on
of
the
front
flip.
flips.
Unfortunately, I may be done with that road forever.
But they are pretty. And if you can throw a front flip and then your glide, oh, God.
I don't know. My goal this year
Or
is
the
going to be
Narons.
the massive gainers. I'd like to do the weight gainers probably before I ever attempt some kind of a front flip again. I mean, I'm probably 9 months out from injury and still feeling it.
Really?
Still not 100%.
Oof.
Yeah.
Hey,
When it comes to like neck strength and neck stability, neck gets tired before anything else. I had such bad whiplash and things. I think I got range of motion back, but to say that, it's kind of like when you hurt your hamstring. If you're a runner and you hurt your hamstring, when you come back, it works. It does what it's supposed to do. But to say that like every time you train, that's not the thing that's tired first, that's kind of where I'm at. So
yeah. What you see, like, I mean, any kind of extreme sport you do, you're going to have injuries. So you got, in the hydrofoil world, it seems to be the neck and the back.
Well, you get the nice pivot face smash, your butt touches your head. You get
Right.
all of the
Yeah. But think about in the wakeboard world.
Oh yeah.
ACLs, knee injuries are the most common there. So
I don't know. I think
pick
I'd
your
take
poison.
an ACL over the neck though. I don't know that you get away from
It's not to say that you can't get a neck injury wakeboarding.
Right.
But I'm just saying that the ACL, like look at all those pro riders.
Yeah.
That still ride today from
knee
the past.
braces from
knee
ankles
braces
to
on
hips.
both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true. It's true. A lot of work.
Not
a lot of
dogging 'em.
impact.
Not dogging them, but you're gonna deal with injuries.
So floaty floats, what are some recommendations? You like the ones out. You don't like this is
I
a
do-
crowd pleaser because you can see
Yeah.
it very easily.
Not that I don't
This
like them.
is good. You can do one of the Supermans. That's always fun.
Dab.
I saw a gal that we ride with all the time. One thing you've got to do, I told you this before, when you start doing the floaty float, try to land with one hand because it looks kind of cool. I'm just saying, it looks kind of cool. So go up floaty, land with one hand. Oh, yeah, it's so easy.
I don't mind doing it. But I will say, one of the worst things about a floater is when you do a floater and you don't get the rope.
Bye.
You just wave to the boat. And they're like, why did he let go? You're like, come on, it's just a floater.
Come on, guys. It was all fun and games. It was
Yeah,
a good
come
time.
on.